If you're like me, there are days when it feels like your body is just not cooperating, right? The simple tasks you used to do without a second thought suddenly seem so much harder. Whether it's bending down to tie your shoes or walking around the house, it feels like your joints are reminding you, I'm not as young as I used to be. For a lot of us, as we hit our 60s and beyond, these little aches and pains start to add up, and two of the most common culprits are sciatica and arthritis. If you're dealing with sciatica or arthritis pain, or maybe even both, you know how frustrating it can be. Sciatica, that sharp, shooting pain that runs down your leg from your lower back, and arthritis, which makes your joints stiff and swollen. Both of them can make you feel like your body is betraying you. But here's something important to keep in mind. This doesn't have to be the end of your recovery journey. In fact, today, we're going to talk about how you can take charge of your recovery, ease the pain, and get back to living a fulfilling life. Now, I know it's easy to get caught up in the frustration of chronic pain. It seems like no matter what you try, the relief is always temporary. But trust me, there are small, consistent steps you can take that will add up over time and make a huge difference in how you feel. That's what I'm here for, to share with you the steps that have helped countless people living with sciatica and arthritis feel better and move more freely. It's not about miracles, but it's about small changes that make a big impact. So let's dive right in. The first thing you need to know about both sciatica and arthritis is that managing them isn't just about masking the pain with medication or hoping they go away on their own. It's about taking action every day to make your body stronger, more flexible, and more capable of dealing with pain. It's a process, but I'm here to tell you that you can absolutely feel better with the right approach. Let's start by talking about sciatica. Sciatica occurs when the sciatic nerve, which runs from your lower back down your legs, becomes irritated or compressed. The pain can be excruciating, and sometimes it can feel like you just want to lie down and never move again. But here's the key. Movement is actually one of the best ways to manage sciatica. I know that sounds counterintuitive, especially when it feels like every step you take makes the pain worse. But here's why. When you stay still for too long, the muscles in your lower back and legs can become stiff and tight, which only adds to the pressure on that nerve. One of the first things you can do to start easing the pain is stretching. Simple, gentle stretches can help loosen up the muscles around your spine, hips, and legs, which will reduce pressure on the sciatic nerve. Start with easy stretches like the knee-to-chest stretch. All you need to do is lie on your back. Bring one knee toward your chest while keeping the other leg flat on the floor, and hold for 20 to 30 seconds. Do this a couple times a day. It might not feel like much at first, but trust me, even small stretches will make a big difference over time. Another effective move is the seated spinal twist. Sitting on the floor or in a chair, gently rotate your torso toward one side, holding the stretch for 15 to 20 seconds on each side. This can help to release tension in the lower back and hips, which can be a major source of sciatica pain. And here's something that's super important. Pay attention to how you sit and stand. If you're sitting for long periods of time, whether it's watching TV, working at the computer, or even chatting with friends, make sure your posture is good. Sit with your feet flat on the floor and your back supported. Use a cushion if needed, but make sure you're not slumping forward. When you slouch, it adds extra pressure to your spine and can aggravate the sciatica pain. And when you're standing, try to shift your weight from one leg to the other or use a footrest if you're standing for a long time. Small adjustments like these can make a world of difference. Now, let's shift gears and talk about arthritis. Arthritis is an umbrella term that covers a range of conditions that affect the joints, causing pain, stiffness, and swelling. It's especially common in the hips, knees, and hands, and as we age, it becomes more and more prevalent. But just like sciatica, arthritis doesn't have to completely take over your life. One of the most important things you can do is keep moving. It might seem counterproductive when your joints are stiff and swollen, but the more you move, the more flexible your joints will become. The key is to choose low-impact exercises that won't put unnecessary stress on your joints. One of the best exercises for arthritis is swimming or water aerobics. The buoyancy of the water supports your body, taking pressure off your joints, but still providing a great full-body workout. Swimming, in particular, is excellent because it's gentle on your joints, while still helping to improve flexibility, strength, and endurance. If swimming isn't your thing, even just walking or cycling on a stationary bike can provide great benefits. Along with exercise, it's also essential to focus on your diet. Foods that fight inflammation, like omega-3 rich fish, think salmon or mackerel, as well as leafy greens, berries, and nuts, can really help reduce the pain and swelling that comes with arthritis. Avoiding processed foods and excessive sugar is also a good idea because they can increase inflammation in the body. Before we move on, I want you to know that you don't have to do this alone. Whether it's working with physical therapists to develop a personalized routine or just talking to someone who understands, support is key. Every small change you make, whether it's stretching more, improving your posture, or adjusting your exercise routine, is a step in the right direction. Now that we've touched on some of the basic foundations for managing both sciatica and arthritis, let's dive deeper into more strategies that can help accelerate your recovery and get you back to feeling like yourself again. I'll be right here with you every step of the way. As we continue our journey toward feeling better, it's important to remember that managing sciatica and arthritis is not a race. It's about consistency, patience, and understanding that progress may come in small steps. In fact, some of the most significant changes in how you feel might take time to show up, but the key is sticking with it and giving your body the chance to heal and adjust. One of the next things I want to talk about is strengthening exercises. Both sciatica and arthritis can cause weakness in the muscles that support your spine and joints. For sciatica, the muscles in your lower back, abdomen, and hips are particularly important as they help stabilize the spine and relieve pressure on the sciatic nerve. With arthritis, the muscles around the joints are essential for providing support and reducing strain. Strengthening doesn't mean lifting heavy weights or pushing yourself to the limit. Instead, it's about building up the right muscles to support your body. Let's take a closer look at a few simple exercises that can make a big difference. For sciatica, one of the most effective strengthening exercises is the bridge. This exercise targets the glutes, hamstrings, and lower back muscles. To do a bridge, lie on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor. Gently lift your hips toward the ceiling. Squeeze in your glutes as you do so, and hold for a few seconds before lowering back down. Start with 10 to 15 repetitions, and gradually increase the number as you get stronger. Another great exercise for sciatica is the plank. While it may seem simple, this exercise does wonders for strengthening your core muscles, which support your spine. Start in a push-up position, but with your forearms on the floor instead of your hands. Keep your body in a straight line from your head to your heels, engaging your abdominal muscles, and hold the position for 20 to 30 seconds. As your strength improves, try holding it for longer. For arthritis, strengthening exercises for the legs, particularly the quadriceps, can make a huge difference in reducing knee pain. Simple exercises like seated leg raises can help. Sit in a chair with your feet flat on the floor. Slowly extend one leg out straight. Hold it for a few seconds, then lower it back down. Do this for 10 to 15 repetitions on each leg. It's a low-impact way to build strength in your legs, which can help reduce the stress on your knee joints. Another helpful exercise is the wall squat. Stand with your back against a wall and lower yourself as if you were sitting in a chair, holding the position for 10 to 15 seconds before rising back up. This exercise strengthens the thighs and knees without putting excessive pressure on the joints. Alongside strengthening, you can also incorporate balance exercises into your routine. Balance is especially important as we age because it helps reduce the risk of falls, which can lead to even more serious injuries. A simple exercise like standing on one leg for 10 to 20 seconds at a time can do wonders for your stability. You can make it more challenging by closing your eyes or standing on a soft surface, like a cushion or mat. Another great way to improve balance is through Tai Chi or yoga. These gentle exercises emphasize slow, controlled movements and breathing techniques that improve flexibility, strength, and stability. Yoga, in particular, can be especially helpful for arthritis, as it promotes joint mobility and reduces stiffness. There are plenty of online classes specifically designed for seniors that offer modified poses to accommodate different abilities. In addition to exercise, let's talk about another critical component of recovery: managing inflammation. Both sciatica and arthritis involve inflammation, and if we don't manage it, it can make everything worse. One of the most effective natural ways to combat inflammation is through your diet. Earlier, I mentioned the importance of omega-3 fatty acids, but let's dive a bit deeper into other anti-inflammatory foods. For instance, turmeric contains curcumin, a powerful anti-inflammatory compound. You can add turmeric to your cooking or even make a soothing turmeric tea. Ginger is another excellent anti-inflammatory food that can help ease arthritis pain and sciatica. You can add ginger to your meals or even drink ginger tea to take advantage of its pain-relieving properties. But it's not just about adding anti-inflammatory foods to your diet. It's also about cutting out foods that trigger inflammation. For many people, processed foods, sugary snacks, and refined carbohydrates can aggravate pain and swelling. So, consider reducing your intake of these foods and focus more on fresh, whole ingredients that nourish your body. Incorporating more fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins can help support your recovery. On top of diet and exercise, I want to touch on another important aspect of managing both sciatica and arthritis: sleep. It's easy to overlook sleep when you're focused on exercises and diet, but good sleep is absolutely essential for healing. When you sleep, your body goes into repair mode, and that's when the muscles and joints have a chance to recover. If you're having trouble sleeping because of pain, try some simple remedies like elevating your legs when you sleep to reduce pressure on your lower back and joints. Make sure your mattress is supportive, and use pillows to help align your body in a comfortable position. If you find that sciatica pain worsens at night, sleeping on your side with a pillow between your legs can relieve pressure on the sciatic nerve. As we wrap up this part, I want to remind you that every step you take, no matter how small, is a step in the right direction. Whether it's strengthening your muscles, improving your diet, or practicing mindful stretching, each little bit of effort is helping you move closer to feeling better. Stick with it, and remember, recovery is a process. But you've got this. Let's continue exploring even more ways to accelerate your recovery journey. Together, we'll uncover more strategies to help you feel strong, confident, and pain-free. Stay with me as we dive deeper into practical solutions that will support your recovery every step of the way. We've already covered a lot of ground, and if you've been following along, you're probably starting to feel like you have some actionable steps to take on your recovery journey. Sciatica and arthritis pain can often feel like an uphill battle, but I want you to remember that every small change you make adds up over time. It's about consistency, patience, and continuing to prioritize your health, no matter where you're starting from. Now, let's look at a few more strategies to keep you feeling strong and to help speed up your recovery. Another often overlooked aspect of managing sciatica and arthritis is stress management. I know that sounds a little different from the physical exercises we've been talking about, but stress can have a significant impact on both your body and mind. When we're stressed, our muscles tighten up, which can exacerbate pain, especially in areas like the lower back and joints. So, finding ways to de-stress is crucial for your recovery. I've found that practices like deep breathing or meditation can be incredibly helpful. You don't need to spend hours meditating. Just 5 to 10 minutes a day can make a big difference. Simple breathing exercises like inhaling for a count of 4, holding for 4, and exhaling for 4 can help calm your nervous system and release some of that built-up tension. If you're someone who has never meditated or done deep breathing exercises before, I encourage you to give it a try. There are plenty of free apps and videos available that can guide you through relaxation exercises specifically designed for people dealing with pain. Another way to manage stress is by engaging in mindful activities that bring you joy. Whether it's painting, knitting, gardening, or even spending time with pets or grandchildren, doing something that makes you feel relaxed and happy can help lower stress levels. Remember, it's not just about the body. It's about creating a balanced, peaceful mind as well. Now, let's talk about medical support. While lifestyle changes, exercise, and diet are all crucial, there's no shame in seeking professional help when needed. Physical therapists are incredible resources when it comes to sciatica and arthritis. They can guide you through exercises that are specifically designed for your unique condition, ensuring you're not overdoing it or causing further injury. If you haven't seen a physical therapist yet, I highly recommend considering it. They can provide personalized recommendations that will help you safely recover. For arthritis, Many doctors recommend nonsteroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, NSAIDs, or other medications that can help control the pain and swelling. If you're not already using medication, or if your current regimen isn't as effective as it once was, it might be worth having a conversation with your doctor about options. You don't have to suffer in silence. There are medications and treatments available that can help you manage your pain while you work on improving your overall health. In addition to medications, some people find supplements to be helpful in managing arthritis symptoms. Glucosamine and chondroitin are commonly used to support joint health, and turmeric or ginger supplements can provide anti-inflammatory benefits. Before starting any new supplement, though, it's always best to check with your healthcare provider to ensure it's a good fit for you. As we're wrapping up, I want to leave you with one important thought. No matter where you are in your recovery journey, you are not alone. Many people in their 60s, 70s, and beyond are managing sciatica and arthritis and finding relief through consistent effort and a combination of strategies. It's not about achieving perfection. It's about progress. Whether it's stretching, strengthening, managing your stress, or seeking professional guidance, each small step you take makes a meaningful difference. I want to remind you to be kind to yourself during this process. It's easy to get discouraged when pain doesn't go away immediately, but every single change you make, no matter how small, is part of a bigger picture. You're building a foundation for better health, and even if progress feels slow, trust that it's happening. Recovery isn't linear, and some days will be better than others. But as long as you keep moving forward, whether it's through gentle stretches, positive changes to your diet, or seeking out help when needed, you're on the right track. And don't forget, your mental and emotional health is just as important as your physical health. Take pride in the progress you've made and celebrate the victories, big and small. If you ever feel discouraged, remember that every action you take is a step toward feeling better and living a healthier, more fulfilling life. I'd love to hear from you. Please share your experiences in the comments below. How have you been managing your sciatica and arthritis pain? Are there any strategies that have worked well for you? If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more helpful content like this. Your journey toward better health is just beginning, and I'm so glad to be part of it with you. Here's to living your best life, no matter what challenges come your way. As we continue to move forward on this journey together, I want to remind you that healing is not about perfection. It's about consistency. You don't have to have every part of your recovery figured out today, and that's okay. As we discussed earlier, the path to feeling better takes time. It's about taking the small steps, day by day, to regain control of your body and your health. You may find that some days are harder than others. That's completely normal. Pain can ebb and flow, and some mornings you might wake up feeling better, while other times it might feel like the pain is a bit more intense. What's important is that you don't give up. Just because one day is tough doesn't mean tomorrow will be the same. With each new day, there are opportunities to implement the changes that will move you closer to a pain-free life. Think of your journey as a marathon, not a sprint. When dealing with sciatica and arthritis, sometimes it can feel like you're on the long road to recovery. And that's a road that can have bumps, setbacks, and days where you feel like things aren't improving. But remember, every time you make a decision to stretch, to exercise, to rest, or to nourish your body with good food, you are making progress. And let's talk for a moment about the power of patience. It's easy to get frustrated when things aren't improving as quickly as you would like. But healing takes time, especially when dealing with chronic pain. Be kind to yourself. There's no timeline for recovery, and every step, even a small one, is an important one. Trust the process and know that if you stick with your plan, you'll begin to feel the benefits sooner than you think. If at any point you feel like the journey is too overwhelming or the pain becomes unmanageable, don't hesitate to reach out for professional help. Whether it's talking to your doctor, seeing a physical therapist, or even consulting a pain management specialist, there are professionals who can guide you through the process and help you manage pain in the most effective way possible. One more thing I want to highlight as we near the end of this conversation is the importance of celebrating small victories. Healing isn't just about getting rid of pain. It's about feeling better in your body and regaining your strength, independence, and confidence. Did you manage to stretch without feeling pain? Celebrate it. Did you walk a little farther today than you did yesterday? Celebrate it. These small victories matter because they are proof that you're doing the right things. Every bit of progress is a step closer to where you want to be. Also, remember that community and connection are powerful tools in this journey. You don't have to face this on your own. Whether it's sharing your experiences with a friend, a support group, or even in the comments below, connecting with others who understand what you're going through can make all the difference. You're a part of a bigger community of people who are navigating similar challenges, and together, we can all support each other in our recovery. I hope this video has helped shed some light on your recovery journey with sciatica and arthritis. I want to remind you that it's okay to take your time. With the right mindset, strategies, and consistent effort, you can manage the pain and work toward feeling better each and every day. Don't forget, you're not alone on this path. There's a whole community of people supporting you, and we're all in this together. I'd love to hear your thoughts, your stories, and any tips you found helpful along the way. Drop a comment below and let's continue this conversation. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more tips and encouragement on your health journey. Remember, no matter how old you are, you have the power to improve your health, live with less pain, and feel better. So here's to you and your health, to taking things one step at a time, and to living your best life at any age. You've got this. Keep going. And I'll be right here cheering you on every step of the way.